What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen, and that is thank you for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. Whether you be a day one fan or someone who just locked in with the channel today, man, I greatly appreciate it. And if you're loving what I got going here, I know you're going to love me on Twitter, man. Mr. Check the Temperature on that platform. Look me up. But let's get right off into it, man. Got a couple things we want to talk about. Yes, we still talking about Tay-Rock versus Mook. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's the talk of the town, so we got to talk about it. And while I'm doing re-watches and, you know what I'm saying, starting to get my recap ready for us bars and things of that nature, it's a couple obvious variables that are starting to kind of be glaring that I gotta address. It's a couple glaring variables of this battle that I don't see a lot of people talking about. So, first thing, Tay-Rock, you made a grave mistake, and I'm pretty sure we tried to warn you. I might not have specifically have done it, but I'm pretty sure somebody was in your ear. Somebody was telling you, hey, Murda Mook can rap for 22 damn minutes. Maybe you should probably put a time limit on these rounds. But you went for the gusto. You went for the gusto, and I get it. This was painted as generation versus generation. Old school versus new school. What is it? Smack DVDs versus URL babies. That's what this was painted as. So you said, let them have no time limits. You know what ended up happening? Shout out to Jay Black. Shout out to Champion. Between me and him, we got it around 5.5 to 6 minutes. Extra that Murda Mook rapped longer than what you did, Rock. That's a very distinct advantage. You telling me he had a whole nother round? This is why when you're an angler with an unlimited round, you can paint a very, very descriptive picture. That third round, look, real quick, the third round against Mook, I definitely want to debate it against the third round versus Charlie Clips versus T-Rex. I think it might have arguably been the greatest third round ever. I said it. We can debate about it. We can argue that. I'm sure y'all gonna rip me apart in the comments, pause, but that's where I'm at with it. That third round was so precise and so tailored. I'm talking every single word, but that's a different topic. Let's get right back to these variables. So first mistake, Tay-Rock, unlimited rounds. That was a bad move by you. Secondly, this is what I don't understand. This is what I do not understand. First battle, crowd. Second battle, crowd. Third battle, crowd. We get to the main event, the one battle everybody wanted to see, and last minute, Smack makes a decision he didn't want the gas? Are you shitting me? You didn't want the gas? What is the biggest advantage that this generation has over the old school? What do the URL babies have over the Smack DVD era? Smack DVD was out here rapping in barbershops, storefronts, and on corners. These niggas is out here rapping in front of 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 people at a time. So I know everyone was expecting Tay-Rock to elevate the same way he did, or even more than what he did in the daylight battle. But you also got to think about, what was this? This is old school versus new school. We were told this was going to be in a room with a crowd. What is Tay-Rock great at? Crowd control. There's a difference between having gas and having crowd control. Yes, some of his bars are gas, I will agree, but he also deserves some of that gas. That gas is not all made up. That gas be justified 80% of the time. 80%? So you're telling me minutes, seconds before the battle, Smack, you decided tell everybody, hey, we don't want no crowd. It's just me and them. You don't think that was something that you should have told Tay-Rock before he signed the contract? Because my thing is this. The reason he did so well against Daylight is because he knew there would be no crowd. No crowd. Of course, there was going to be a small gathering of people. You had people that was participating in the event, producers, you know what I'm saying, 15 Minutes of Fame, Hip Hopper's Real was there, all the other bullshit. But no crowd. So he knew, you know what I'm saying, Bars is going to win this. He was going to have to do something different. But if he signed a contract that says there's going to be 30 to 40 people in the venue, even 20 to 30 people, like it was on Summer Madness, like it was on Queen of the Ring, Kings versus Queens. If those settings had a crowd, and we saw what that did, you telling me Tay-Rock with a crowd, his bars don't hit a little bit harder? Yeah, he was screaming back to the back in the second round. Can y'all hear me? Yes, we can hear you, sir. Hear you very clearly. His second round, his bars overall would have hit harder if there was a crowd. Now, that's also Tay-Rock. That's on you. That's on you. As a man, minutes before the battle, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what Smack say. I don't give a damn what Caffeine say. If there's no crowd, you don't go on stage. You don't go on stage. You do not go on stage. But could he have done that close to the battle? Again, we're talking seconds, minutes, because Jay Black had to get the venue right. Everyone wanted to get the venue right. The venue right would have been having a crowd. You took the Black Panther and you stripped him of his power. The power of the Black Panther shall now be stripped away. That's what you did to Tay-Rock. You stripped him of his powers. Then, hold on. Let's talk about the rounds. Where was the fan votes, Jay Black, Champion, Smack White? Where were the fan votes for this? Don't say you didn't use fan votes, because you did unofficial fan votes for every other battle. Every other battle had round by round fan voting, even though I think the fan vote was some bullshit anyway, because you got votes that was 10,000 to 600. What the hell is going on? That don't even make no sense. That range doesn't make sense. You're telling me 10,000 people like this round and only 600 like the... All right, that's cool. But I have a problem with you not showing or telling the fan vote, because you did it for everyone else. Let's keep it consistent. Not looking for fair. I'm looking for consistency. If there was one time there should have been, the fan votes should have been exposed on camera, it should have been for that battle. We had money on the line. I didn't have no, well, hold on. I didn't have no money on the line. I don't bet in battle rap. That doesn't, no, I'm not going to bet my hard-earned money on another person's mood for the day. That's never a good decision. But it's people out there that had hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on this particular battle. And what has been the barometer for battle rap consistently since this pandemic? Fan voting. Has it not? Fan votes. That is what has won. That has been the barometer. Now we can go back and then we talk about it once the battle drops. But as it pertains to battle rap and what has been happening during the pandemic on URL, that fan vote is essential. Do I believe the fan vote was correct? Because I saw the fan vote. They had Tay-Rock first and second. I saw the Twitter vote. Tay-Rock 2-1. I'm not here to argue that. I'm here to argue that URL and Caffeine made this, they set this whole thing up. They set this whole thing up to bring controversy. Think about it. We're still talking about this battle. We haven't even gotten to the bars. We're trying to figure out who still won. You got bloggers and battle rappers going back and forth. Bloggers and the battle rap community going back and forth. You got battle rap community alleging allegations against bloggers for creating different narratives. This is an opinionated sport. I can be wrong. It's okay. I'm cool with that. I was wrong. Murda Mook did his thing. I didn't think Tay-Rock was gonna lose, but he lost in my eyes. I'm not here to sway your opinion. That's not my job. My job is to give you mine. That's what temperature check is. That's literally what temperature check means, man. It's to check the temperature of the room. What is going on? What are we talking about? So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think these variables made a big deal or not in this battle? I personally think it does. I think they try to protect, without the fan vote being shown, I think they try to protect, going into it, they try to protect both battlers. Because what we couldn't have was a clear body. We couldn't have a clear body. It couldn't be a 3-0 either way. A 3-0 either way, there's no discussion on a Tuesday about who won or lost, right? That is what I'm saying. When I say set up, I mean that they created a narrative of controversy that now, days after, we're still trying to figure out who won and who lost. That is what I mean. I think it was a setup. I smell it. It was a setup. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Like always, we just getting started.